Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Scratch for Me. This is Mr. E, and today I'm going to talk about layers, which is a fancy way of deciding which objects or sprites go in the front and which ones go in the back. Let's get started. I'm going to use as an example the Ocean Week projects that we're currently working on in class. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly just grab in a underwater background and go ahead and put in a couple of little sea creatures that might live in the ocean here. Oh, I think I'll go ahead and get one of these right here. And let's see if I can find maybe a predator here who might decide to chase it a little bit here. There we go. All right. There we are. Okay. Now, let's talk about moving things from front to back, otherwise known as layers. You have the options with Scratch to decide what's going to be in the front and the back. I'll give you the example with just 2 sprites, but this can be done with as many sprites as you wish. If you'll notice that currently, as I'm clicking and dragging on the shark, you'll see that it's covering up the other fish. But if for some reason I wanted to have it the other way around while my activity is going, can I be sure that it will do that? Of course there is. And let's go ahead and show you how to do that right now. Here's all we have to do. First of all, we're going to be using the event when the green flag is clicked, and then we're going to go over to the looks. Okay, so I'll start with the shark since that's the one that I'd like to have in the front, or the first layer, and I'm going to look here in the purple section here for something called layer. Here it is. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and drag it so that it's connected, and you'll see that right now it's set up so when I click the green flag, the shark sprite will be in the front. You'll notice it has a drop-down menu. Since we currently just have 2 sprites, there's a choice of the front or the back. Therefore, if I click on this little fishy and I go ahead and get the green flag, and I go ahead and grab another one of those layer blocks, what am I going to choose? Absolutely. I'm going to choose to make that go to the back. You'll notice as I scroll down really quickly, you can see that there is another option a little bit more advanced, but if you have more than 2 layers, the Scratch program gives you the option to decide how many forward or how many backward, the number of layers that you wish it to go. And sometime I encourage you to check that out as well. So now if I click on the green flag, I can be assured that the shark is going to always be in the front and the other fish will be in the back. So therefore, if I decide that I'd like to add a little motion to my little animation real quickly here, let's see if I can go ahead and find our little glide here. That's always fun to do. I'll go ahead and have that glide like this. And let's see, I'll go ahead and have the fish glide as well. And now if I click on the green flag, you can see that the shark went over there. Of course, if I were going to do this, I wouldn't want it to be just once, but I would want it to be many, 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 many times. So I would go ahead and grab a forever block here, and I would go ahead and grab the forever block here. This way it's going to continue. And now if I go ahead and click on this, obviously if I were going to take the proper time to do this, when it hits the side, I would have the fish turn around and face the other way. But as you can see, as these two are gliding from one to another, that the shark is always staying as the front layer, the top layer. Okay, so that's just a quick little scratch for me on layers. What goes front? What goes back? Remember, if you have the itch to do some coding, scratching. This is Mr. E, and I hope to see you next time.